Hello, welcome pen friends. I'm back with some really exciting news. I can't stand it. I have to share it with you now. So there's a story involved, but as you can see, new ink samples. They don't even have the labels on the top yet. They will have very soon, but I have swatched the inks. So I told you this on a previous video, but for those who haven't heard it yet, the Goulet Pen Company sent me inks for the channel, or for me to use and review if I'd like. So here they are, and I'm gonna have a hard time probably pronouncing. But first, before I even start, there's 10 of these here. I just wanted to show you kind of like how it happened. So I check my pen email. I try to do it every day and sometimes twice a day because, yeah, I need to get in that habit, and I do. And anyway, I got on there and I had an email from Margaret Barefoot from Goulet Pens, and she says, "Hi Chris, my name is Margaret and I work at Goulet Pens. We love how you're sharing your passion for ink and pens on your YouTube channel, and we'd love to send you some ink to use and review if you'd like. We were thinking a few from the new Jacques Herbin line. Have you used those yet? Let me know what you think and I can get it set up." Right on, Margaret. Oh my gosh. So right from that day, and that was August 8th, I got so excited. I was like, oh wow. I went online to see. I thought, I know I watched the Right On episode where Brian and Rachel got on and talked about this, and they talked about how these inks were in the US exclusively going to be carried by them. So there's other places, so I'm going to have to do more research, but in the USA, the United States of America, this premium fountain pen ink collection, which is what these are part of, and this is actually their standard full line. There's 10 of them. So it's only available at Goulet Pens here in our country. So I want to find out, like, where do you get it if you're in the UK? And I'll be working on that. So yesterday the package arrived, and I got a sticker, a turtle, and of course the little card. And not only did they send the 10, but in the back and forth emails, they asked, how much I needed to be able to do a thorough, whatever. And I admitted that I felt I needed 3 mils to do the reviews the way I like and write with the ink enough. So not only did they send the 10, they doubled it so that I would have the 4 mils. And that, oh my gosh, I in the emails back and forth, I wrote, I don't want to be greedy. I can get by with the 2 mils, but I know how much better it is when I review with that much. Anyway, I said, I'll leave it up to you because I don't want to be greedy. And gosh, with my pen allowance, I would, if I was ordering, I'd order just the 1 set. But they did double it for me. And this is going to be good because, as you know, as we're going through the different colors, I like to compare. So during September, we're going to be doing 30 inks in 30 days, and a lot of these are going to come up as comparisons. I don't want to bump that because I promised I published the list of what we're going to talk about, but we will be getting these woven into each individual profile from this day on because I've got them, and that I won't have to worry so much about using it up before I get to the profile. So that's just really super. Thank you to Goulet Pen Company. Now, let's see. Wanted to see if. Okay, so I want to explain that what I learned when I looked this up was that the standard line, the standard means it's not shimmer and it's not scented. And this is part of the premium line. So what I think I'm going to do is just show you the panel. That way you can see the colors, because that's what we want to see right now. And I'll be right back. Okay, are you ready? This is some eye candy here. I had a great time doing this last night, and it's funny because the night before I had my hurt shoulder. I couldn't sleep, so I was running last night on 4 hours sleep the night before, but I didn't even feel tired when I got out my paintbrush and started working on this. I like to do it this way. As I'm reviewing, I like to have the whole big picture of whatever set or whatever we're working on. So even though this will be a little bit it down the line. Aren't these beautiful? Now, I have not tried to pronounce them yet. I'm not even sure I'm saying the whole name right. I was used to saying J. Herbin. Well, and that's as close as I can get. But this line is definitely the full name. Jacques, it sounds like that, Herbin. So it's the standard full line, and we've got like a real balance of color here. We got this one here. I don't think I should try mangling the names. Hopefully you'll be able to read them. You can also, I'll link you right to the page where the samples are available. It's available in a full set so that you can get them. And so we have what is sort of a yellow, but it has depth to it. It doesn't look like it'll wash out in the nib. And then we have a teal. Oh my gosh, that's pretty. And then a bright blue and a gray. That's interesting to me too. I wonder what that's going to look like in a nib. And then the Nor. Oh, I said I wasn't going to try. Anyway, a black that has some complexity coming out. It's very interesting. And then an orange and a red. I like this name here. And there's another red ink that I'm interested in right now. It was something to do with a pen show. I've got it on my wish list. Oh boy. Hoping to get a sample of that, but it's, you know, it's never ending. And here's the brown. That's really pretty, actually. It's warm, but it's not like, you know, it's not too light. So here's a green, nice and bright. Oh my goodness. And then the violet at the end there. So I just wanted to give you this glimpse, and you will be seeing these woven throughout the profiles because I will compare them to the inks that I'm going to be doing, you know, starting right now, everything that comes up. And I was trying to see whether, let's see. Yeah, it could, this one here is probably going to show up even with the J. Herbin Emerald of Chivor, which is very interesting because it's similar enough. It's not a shimmer ink though. So my understanding is that these are the bottles, the 50 ml bottle is $28 and the samples are $2.25, but I'm going to do a direct link for you so you can just find it. But then this will give us a chance to really look these over, and certainly we'll have that done before the big ink sales and that kind of thing, I would think. So there's a lot going on with this new line and I'm very interested in it. And I just wanted to, you know, this is like a celebration. Actually, I took Manuel out for breakfast this morning. I was so excited because it's like, wow, so many things are going well right now with being able to share what I love anyway, that it's just like really tripping me. You know, it's really making me excited. And I think we should slow down and celebrate when we're excited. So what do you think of these inks at first glance? You know, the thing about this line or this company, they've been around so long, and every time I've gotten my hands on any sample from Pen Friends, from Ink Journal, Ink Flight, it's just been so well behaved and so good. And so I do have a very favorable impression of the ink. Where, you know, there are other inks where sometimes I'm like, I got to do a whole bunch of research to make sure this won't ruin my pen, you know. Well, I don't feel that way with this company, and that maybe that's a false sense of security, but I don't think so. I've just really have had good luck with their inks. So that's it. I shouldn't be going on any longer. I just wanted to bring this to you, and thank you if you're watching, anyone from Goulet Pen Company. I really appreciate this, and the viewers are going to really appreciate this too, because anytime we have more different colors to compare, and these, you know, we're going to learn about them. We're going to learn about them, especially when I get to doing the full deep profiles. But in the meantime, I think there'll be a lot of opportunity to see these as well. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everything you do, all of you, every viewer who watches and likes and subscribes and emails, and, you know, just there's nothing too small. It means a lot. It like gives me the energy and the excitement to continue and to know what's, you know, little ideas that are mentioned are just so helpful. You know, I mean, this is not my channel, because if I just stripped away everything that was someone else's idea or something that someone else sent to me, well, there wouldn't be much here. So it's ours, and I appreciate it. And I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes, so I'll see you next time. Love to hear in the comments anything you want to say. So bye and have a great weekend.